Right now on Fast and Loud.
You can take the break off, guys.
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings leaves master mechanic Aaron Kaufman home alone when he and good buddy Dennis head back to balmy Minnesota. Richard's luck runs cold when he rolls the dice on a battered 57 Chevy.
That looks like it's all mine.
Then he closes a hot deal on a pair of high-value Shelbys.
We'll take them both.
But things really heat up when he tries to buy back the original Gas Monkey Rat Rod.
Good news. I found the 52 Fleetline, the first car the Gas Monkey ever built.
Only to discover that good memories don't come cheap.
50 grand.
Now, with only 10 days to raise the cash,
Go faster.
Richard's flipping everything he's got.
Please, God, let me make it.
Will the boys in their Fleetline make sweet music again?
I miss this car.
Or will this sentimental journey leave Richard desperate for new moves?
I'm still willing to dance for money. You know that, right?
Look at the snow.
I'm wearing like 8 layers of clothes. Can't we come to Minnesota in the summer? This sucks.
No risk, no reward.
Well, you got a point. So here I am, back in Minnesota. It's -8 degrees, which sucks, and it's snow on the ground, which is even worse.
It is so freaking cold. Let's go back to Texas.
You, Skip? You probably remember that Dennis and I were up here a few weeks ago to buy that Boss 429 that we sold to Barrett Jackson. So, why would I do this to myself again? Well, while we were here, we got a few other leads. So now that I'm on the hunt for my next big build, I figured why not come back and check them out.
And yes, I'm having a bad hair day.
So this dude's supposed to be known as Dave Six-Pack Lind.
I've heard that.
They say that he just rolls around loaded all the time. He's like retired, and he just doesn't care. But he's got a 57 Chevy 2-door Post. Now, if I have to tell you what a 57 Chevy 2-door is, you probably shouldn't be watching this show. Just go ahead and turn on, I don't know, Fast Fishing or something. Anyways, like I was saying about this car, it supposedly got crushed by a tree, and he's willing to sell it for $2,000. It's literally what he quoted me on the phone.
Dude, we have both done this for 30 years. I have never bought one that cheap.
I haven't done this for 30
Ever.
years. I'm not even old enough to do this for 30
Well,
years.
I've done it for 30 years. I've never bought a 57 Chevy. I haven't even bought a 4-door that cheap. I just hope that he still says $2 grand when we get there.
I'm gonna beat him down from there, you watch. You're fixing to see the master negotiator in action. Knock, knock. Woo. See, there is a 57 Chevy here, dude.
Wow, this must be for me.
How you doing?
Richard?
Yes.
Dave.
Dave, we talked on the phone.
Nice to meet you.
Right on, man.
So, Dave, what is this? It's a way to greet a guest, huh?
Well, I like to welcome people.
So we get there, and the guy is literally loaded.
Yeah, not with money either.
Yeah, just six-pack, had a six-pack before we got there.
Definitely. What are you feeding my boy there? What is he
I don't
doing?
even know what that is.
Well, he's having a little shine. Oh, shouldn't bring that up, but it's kind of illegal.
Oh, well.
And yes, I drank it. And it worked.
You drink a lot of it.
It was brutal.
I think you're still drinking it.
Yeah, maybe. I'm feeling that.
All right, man, so what's the deal with your car here?
Well, it's a 57, 2+2. Had a little accident with a tree, kind of messed things up a little bit. I'm Dave Lind. I sit in the hot tub a lot and drink a lot of moonshine. My little brother owed me some money, couldn't pay me, so I took the car. Mr. Jerk. Trade 6, got the custom hood latch.
That is a little custom action there.
Yep. Nice new battery, carburetor's been rebuilt.
When, in the 60s?
Well, a little bit. I come right in, and Steve's drinking my moonshine, and Richard starts knocking my car.
What are these seats out of, like a Beretta or something?
And I'm going, what's up with that?
All right, so how about $1,000?
Oh, no.
Why not?
No.
Dude, it's cold outside.
No.
There's snow on the ground. You ain't going anywhere until spring.
I got to go down and see my daughter down in California. $1,000 ain't going to get me out there and back.
Yeah, it will.
I can't take anything less than $2 grand.
I want to pay $1,500 for the car, just out of principle. Even though it's too cheap, I'm like, let's beat him down some more. Let's see what we can do here. I've always wanted to be able to say I bought a 57 Chevy, 2-door Post, 6-cylinder with a crushed quarter for $1,500. What do you say?
Well, throw $1,800 down here, and we got a deal.
So you're saying $1,800?
$1,800.
I'm saying $1,500.
I know he's going to screw me. I'm thinking, oh, no, this ain't going to work. All right, let's shake 2 die, high die win. I win, I get $1,800. You win, you get it for $1,500. He flips a coin most of the time. I said, Let's shake some dice up for it.
So that makes 1,500. So we're rolling for the 300, right?
Here we go.
All right.
I whoop you. My money. Beat an 11.
Wow. I don't know, he's got the Midas touch.
All right, you ready?
Yeah,
Here's your
I'm
12.
waiting to shake.
Oh, it's a 5.
That looks like it's all mine,
Looks
I
like
think.
you just lost 300.
I whooped his fanny and I took the money.
I guess I got the car for 1,800 bucks. Bam! That was good. I'll send a truck, pick up the car. Sir, thank you, Dennis. Give the man back his drink and let's roll.
It's just stupid cheap.
Okay, I lost $300 in the dice roll, but I won a car I can flip for like 9 grand without doing a thing to it. That is awesome.
That's why we're here. I told
That's
you.
why we do it, man. But I still need a big build. I do have one more lead to chase down while I'm here in the frozen tundra. And this one should be a doozy.
We're rolling, we're buying Shelbys.
So while Richard and Dennis are up frolicking in the snow, the guys and I back here at the shop are gonna try and get ahead on some of the cars we've had sitting around for a while. Most of them just need a little love before we can sell them. We've got this one red 59 El Camino. It's a pretty sweet car. Actually, it's a really sweet car.
You know, I can kind of get down with this car. Manual brakes, manual steering, big block. However, I think it's just a worn-out old truck motor they stuck in here.
I seem to agree.
So the problem is our El Camino has a big block in it, stuffed full of race parts, and it has a less than race carburetor on top of it.
So it's not a good carburetor for this setup. It's a good carburetor, just not for this. Kind of like Tony Romo and the Cowboys. He might be a great quarterback, but he has never been any good for the Cowboys. Yeah. We could probably make this carburetor work, but it won't be happy. So Aaron had to switch out the old carb and put in this nifty new one, which hopefully will get the car running better. We already replaced the plugs and did some other tune-up goodies. Changed the oil in. We'll probably have to change the oil again because there was just so many wrong things besides oil in the oil pan. I mean, the oil come out, it looked like some Love Canal hot sauce. I mean, it was just nasty.
Tom, shut it off.
Okay.
Life can be so cruel sometimes. Takes you on a trip you don't know where to.
There it is. All right, there. Are we the blue dot or the green arrow thing?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. Stupid technology. So me and Dennis, we're on our way to check out 2 Shelby Mustangs that some guy has for sale for 110 grand for both of them, which is like a fire sale.
It is too cheap. I mean, the convertible's worth that.
Yeah, that's crazy. These Shelbys would be the perfect big build cars. Build one, flip the other, and make some cash on both. What is it, like -6?
It is cold.
It's ridiculous.
Wow. Hey, Kent.
Hi there.
Dennis Collins spoke to you on the phone a couple times.
Nice to meet you guys.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. My name's Kent Pfeiffer. Just kind of a car collector for a little while before I had children.
Well, we came to look at the Shelbys.
There are 2 of them. Wow. So he's got 2 Shelbys in the garage, and they're both good cars. They're just good, honest, driver quality cars. One's a convertible 4-speed, which is pretty cool, and it's a 350, so...
You told me on the phone that the gold car is basically an unrestored original convertible.
Yes, I purchased it up here at Jackson.
That's a good-looking car. And a pretty crazy color combination.
Yeah, it really is crazy. Gold, white top, black interior.
I mean, it may be original, but it's had a little paint work here and there. And then they got a red Hertz car, which I've had plenty of those.
Check out the torque boxes and the rails real quick.
No, they look good, and the floor pans don't look like they've been replaced. Shelby GTs were solid American-built muscle cars, and by 1968, the Shelby line included a convertible GT 350, which had its own built-in roll bar. And then there were the Hertz cars, where you could rent a Shelby for the weekend, rip up the road, and turn it back in. And then around 1970, Ford stopped making the GTs, so now they're pretty highly desirable and can easily sell for over 100 grand a pop. How about 100? Done deal, take them both. 50 grand a car, it's easy math. Try not to get complicated.
No, I'd like to get at least that 110 out of them.
110, I can't get you down off of that? I mean, will you go 105?
I want to stay at the 110.
So, negotiation, there wasn't much of it.
I tell you what, our negotiating skills are going backwards. And the guy's asking 110, and Richard negotiated him all the way down to 110.
I did a great job on that negotiation.
That was incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
All right, my man, 110 grand. We'll take them both. Thank you. Awesome. Let's get him paid and get back to Dallas. It's cold. You go get the check. I'm staying here where it's warm. So we got the deal done. We got 2 Shelbys. It's time to get back to Texas because it's freezing and miserable here. I don't know why anybody would live this far up north. But I'm gonna ship the cars down to Texas, try to make some cash. What do they eat up here anyways? Reindeer? I'm hungry. So that was time well spent, even if it was a little chilly. Anytime you get a chance to track down rare cars like that, you gotta snap them up quick, cause they might just disappear into somebody else's garage for, I don't know, another 30 years. This Richard.
Hey, Richard. Yeah, I was able to track down that car you were looking for.
Really? But you know it's the real one. I mean, it's the one.
Yeah, it's the one.
Oh, that's great. All right, pulling in the shop right now. So speaking of disappearing acts, there's a really, really rare car that I've been looking for a long, long time, and I just picked up on its trail. Now, this car is really important. Might be the most important car I've ever found. And I want it, and not for the reasons you might think. Dude, I want that car. Curious yet? I'll tell you right after the break.
Coming up,
This one was supposed to run and drive.
another El Camino limps into the
You
garage.
pay a lot of money for it and it don't run. I know who the sucker is.
And Richard must save his mystery car from a terrible fate.
Tell me he wanted to paint it. It's ridiculous. I just got back from Minnesota where I bought some pretty primo Shelbys, and that should keep the garage busy for a while. So I'm already riding pretty high, but I just got a lead on another car. And let me tell you, it's not just any car. For a long time, I've been searching for the first car that Gas Monkey ever built. And it's one of the first projects that Aaron and I ever worked on together, the 1952 Chevy Fleetline. Now, we chopped this car in kind of a really special way, which kept the entire patina top untouched. So it kind of put us on the map and set the tone for Gas Monkey Garage as you see it today. I sold it over 10 years ago for some beer money, and it's changed hands a few times. But I'd like to have it back. So I just tracked it down, and a guy in Venice Beach, California has it. Venice Beach, California. Is this Bart? Hey, Bart, this is Richard Rawlings out of Dallas. I've been looking for you, man. I am told that you have the Gas Monkey 52 Fleetline. Cool, so you do. Awesome. Is it exactly as it always has been? Has anything been altered on it or changed? Got a bigger motor? He put a 572 in it. That's not a problem. I'm just talking about the look. It hasn't been painted, it hasn't been wrecked. All right, well, here's the deal. It's kind of important to us. It's the first car that we ever made here at Gas Monkey, and I want it back. I'd just like to have it personally. You tell me a number, and if I can choke it down, I'll make it happen. 50 grand? Okay, so now I broke the cardinal rule of car deals. Never let a guy know how badly you want the car. Now he wants 10 grand more than he said because he knows I want it. What a monumental up on Richard's part. Okay, Bart, you know the car ain't worth more than 40. Come on. How about like 45 grand and some t-shirts or something? Yeah, that didn't sound too good to you? I didn't think so. I was kind of joking, but kind of not. All right, I want it. So 50 grand, can you give me 10 days? I gotta sell a couple cars here and I can fly out to Venice Beach, I'll pay you. All right, cool, consider it a deal, thanks. Kaufman! You out there?
What's up?
Good news and bad news.
Okay, your pick.
Okay, good news. I found the 52 Fleetline, first one we built.
Cool.
It's basically the exact same car, except for they put a big motor in it.
Isn't it up north in Pennsylvania or something?
Nope, Venice Beach.
Okay.
I just talked to that guy, and he's willing to sell it to me. Bad news, I need the 50 grand. And this is 50 grand that I'm not gonna flip either. 50K is a lot of money to put into a car, especially one I'm not gonna flip. That would be a big hit to the company, and I gotta keep cash around here to just pay the bills and pay the guys. Problem is, the way the new owner's talking about it, he might change this car. He goes, I'll give you 10 days, but if I don't make it in that, he's gonna start changing it. He told me he wanted to paint it. It's ridiculous. I mean, you go throwing some new paint on the Mona Lisa, and what do you got?
If he paints it, I think it's just another car.
Exactly. On the other hand, I should be making between 40 and 50K when I unload the Shelbys as I planned. And that should lessen the blow quite a bit. We're gonna get the Fleetline back.
Okay. I'm still willing to dance for money, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take you to amateur night at La Bear.
What's up, man? What are you doing?
I'm washing this El Camino.
Did those guys finish working on it? Does it run, drive?
Yeah, I pulled it out here, so...
You know anything about an El Camino?
The only thing I know is what Uncle Richard taught me, and he said the front is like a car and the back's like a truck. Front's where you drive, the back is where you... My name is Michael. I'm here at Gas Monkey Garage to work. My Uncle Richard, he just hired me on. So I'm fresh out of school and ready to get working. Did you see the big scratch on this side?
No, I didn't.
I'm just kidding.
You are his nephew, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I like to do. I like to go hunting. I like to go fishing. I like grabbing a beer at the end of the day or at the beginning of the day. Used to do this in school for extra money. I enjoy long walks on the beach, you know, reading poetry to an audience.
Just let me know when you get all finished up there, Michael, and I'll come take pictures and put it on the internet.
All right. Shouldn't take too long.
All right, let me know.
So you can't have too much of a good thing, especially El Caminos. I mean, I've got two of them sitting around here right now. One of them you've seen, one of them you might not have seen. They're really, really hot in the hot rod market right now, so I didn't have a problem dropping $14K on another one. But there's a problem with this one. It's supposed to run and drive. How come we're always buying cars that don't run?
I guess they cost less when they don't run.
Well, this one was supposed to run.
If you pay a lot of money for it and it don't run, I'd know who the sucker is.
So what do you get when you cross a station wagon with a truck? Well, an El Camino. That was Chevy's idea anyways. And they used it to compete with the Ranchero, which was Ford's version. 59 was the first model year and the most desirable. I mean, the lines on this thing went on for miles, but it was also useful like a truck. Fold down the tailgate and you're good to go. Whatever you need to do, like haul a grandfather clock for some Chiquita you just met.
Oh, I love this thing. It's badass.
Good, because you're going to work on it. Supposed to run and drive. That's the way the guy sold it to me. The truck driver couldn't get it started. We had to push it up. So just barely touch it, see what you can find out. Before we spend a bunch of money on it, I need to know if it at least go around the block on its own.
Okay.
Let's figure out what we got, and then we'll figure out if we're going to build it or just sell it.
I know one thing we got is duct tape.
Oh, yeah, there's duct tape in it.
You know the program.
Yeah, dude. Hey, we got fuel.
Maybe we got a problem with the ignition switch. I'll jump the coil. It's about to get wild right here.
This thing purrs like a kitty. It took me and Aaron minutes to get this thing started. I'm in shock. It literally is the best running car Richard has ever purchased.
Yeah, I don't know what he gave for this. This is an awesome car. Let's get it out of here. Get it inside.
Richard's clearly getting better at buying cars.
So there you go. I got another car ready to flip from the old GMG inventory, which is getting kind of sizable right now. Most of these cars are just quick flips for small profit. And if I want to do 50K for my Gas Monkey Fleetline, I got to get those Shelbys here. As soon as I get them here, sell them, I'll be sitting pretty. Okay, so when are the maids starting here? Because this place is a mess, and we saw what the last maids did.
They're coming on Tuesday, and then after this week, they'll be here on Fridays.
All right. When are the Shelbys getting here?
Well, so I have some bad news. I don't think they're coming.
God dang it.
Coming up.
Liquidate it out, flip it for as much as we can.
With the Shelby's MIA, Richard hatches a desperate plan to bring in some cash.
These things gotta go. We're selling them too low.
And a stubborn buyer
16 grand is a little high. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning more toward 8,000.
leaves Richard all wet.
So remember the two Shelbys I got up in Minnesota? I was gonna flip one, build one, make some money. I had a perfect plan. Till Christy ruined everything. She just told me I don't think they're coming.
I talked to Dennis. The man claims that he can't get the titles from the bank.
How do you claim that? If you have the money, you pay the bank, you get your titles.
I understand how it works. I'm just saying that's what the man said. That's the reason. He's not going to sell you the cars.
So here's a new one. I flew all the way to Minnesota, froze my ass off, shook the guy's hand, and bought two Shelbys. And then he decides that he's not gonna give them to me. He's not selling them. This really sucks because this is a double whammy. Not only did I lose my big build for the week, but I was counting on the profit that I was gonna get for the two Shelbys, kind of lessened the blow of all the money I was taking out of my pocket for my Fleetline. Now, some of you may think that, why doesn't Richard just take the 110 grand and use that to buy the Fleetline? That's not how it works. The 110 grand is what I use for inventory. then I sell it, and that makes profit, which then I use to buy my Fleetline. And now I can't do that. So I got to get some money coming in here fast. It's a good thing I got a lot of cars sitting on the back lot. Tony! I hate that dude with the Shelbys.
What's up?
All right, I just got dealt a bad hand by some in Minnesota that won't give me the Shelbys that we had bought. I need to know what I can sell out there.
We've got that Model A, the MG replica car, got a Dodge van, that's unloading right now. Of course, you know, we still got those 3 El Caminos and that 34 Plymouth. They're nice cars. They sell, they make money.
Yeah, Tony, they are nice cars. I bought them. I mean, and I wanted to hang on to most of them, maybe see what Aaron and I could do with them when we had the time. But if I really want my Fleetline, I'm gonna have to sell them and sell them now. Some of these cars we hold, you know, to make the most money we can on them. Let's just get rid of them, get them on the net, get them gone, get them sold. We just need to make 50 G's so I can go buy this car. Only got 9 days to get to Venice Beach with 50 grand, so this is fixing to be like a gas monkey fire sale that nobody's seen before. I mean, these things gotta go. We're selling them too low. Where did that come from? I just want to liquidate it out, flip them for as much as we can. I want to sell them, period.
Okay, let me get to work on it.
Wow, don't move too quick. Unbelievable. Later. This is the part of selling I don't like. You know, the part where you got to be patient. I mean, all we can do is bait the hook and wait for the fish to bite. Please, God, let me make it. I only got 7 cars right now that are ready to flip. That means anything else that shows up here on 4 wheels, better look out, because I'm going to sell it before you can say Fleetline. I don't know which one of these you're going to be more excited about.
Oh, the Bronco for sure.
For instance, take these 2 cars. I picked them up in an auction up in Colorado. One's a 72 Ford Pinto, and one's a 70-something Bronco. I don't remember what year it is, dude. I just told him we'd take it. I got this thing for 1,500 bucks.
I'd say you stole it. This Bronco's pretty awesome.
I knew Aaron would love the Bronco. I mean, he's got a thing for these ponies that I just don't get. He'd love to save this thing for a big build, but he's gonna have to kiss that dream goodbye. The only use I have for these cars right now is get them unloaded, find a buyer, and get them going.
We need some guys to push it.
Okay. Unfortunately, every time a trailer pulls up, it's kind of like the circus came to town. There you go. You're on track. Keep going.
It don't roll real easy.
Dude, it doesn't want to roll. You sure you're neutral?
Hey, it's got a drum or something that's tight.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, there you go.
You can take the brake off, guys.
There you
nice
go.
job. Parking brake?
I'm so used to having where nothing works in it, I didn't even think to check.
Rolls real easy now.
Yeah.
All right, how are we gonna do this? Because it's got flats. It's got 4 flats, jeez. Why don't y'all each just grab a corner and carry it down?
We can do that.
Said it was a circus? Here comes the freaking clown college. You're good?
Why is this thing this heavy going downhill?
Pinto.
Whoa, 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 whoa! This is a problem, guys.
It's like it's wedged on something. Hey, do you think we could just pry it over?
Nah, it's not gonna work.
Hey, what if we all just grabbed it on the back of it and yanked over that way?
There you go, look at that. A little bit more. There you go. How many monkeys does it take to get a Pinto off a truck?
Go faster.
All right, if my instincts are correct, these cars should move pretty fast. The Bronco, anyways. You gotta be a special person to want a 72 Pinto. All I gotta do right now is sit back and relax and watch my inventory fly off the shelf. All right, man, what's up? I need some cars sold. Where's the, what's up with the red El Camino?
Red El Camino sold.
Cool.
It just freed up cash, though. It was a push.
It didn't make any money?
Didn't make any money, no.
So far, we haven't sold anything but a push.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not doing me any good. What about the blue one out there, the blue El Camino?
It's not sold yet.
You got any bites on it?
Nothing yet, but,
Well, then it's just sitting in the parking lot.
well, I got confidence. I mean, it's out there.
I'm glad you got confidence. What I'd like to have some cash. Nothing on the Bronco either, or the Model A. You know what? Screw you. Taking your orange for that. Sell some cars and give me my money. I want my freaking Fleetline back.
That's my orange. That's my lunch.
This is not the kind of news I wanted to hear. I mean, it's been 4 days since the Shelby deal fell through. In 5 days, I'm supposed to be in Venice Beach, and I don't have any money. At least I got a buyer coming over to check out the 34 Plymouth, which has been sitting here for quite a while. I only paid $8 grand for this car, and I should be able to double my money pretty easily. And if I can do that, I might be getting somewhere. I might. Here we go, just like on the net. 34 Plymouth.
Looks pretty good.
They're really going up in value. The few that I've had, just boom. The second I list them up for sale. They make mean-looking street rods because they already look chopped, even though they're not.
Yeah, I'm looking to make a hot rod out of it, so I like the fenders. I keep the fenders. I wouldn't take the fenders off.
Jeff seemed like just the kind of buyer we needed a Gas Monkey. I mean, he understands the car. He knows he's going to take it apart. He knows he's going to build an entire hot rod out of it. So he can appreciate the hidden value in this 34 Plymouth.
How much you asking for it?
You know, I think this car will bring in the mid to high teens pretty easy. So, you know, around 16 grand to buy it.
16 grand's a little high. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning more toward 8,000.
Oh.
Coming up, the Gas Monkeys take a trip down memory lane.
Remember when we built that thing? We didn't have anything.
Then,
fire it up.
Richard's hopes for another big sale stall out. A red 1973 El Camino played a major role in which TV show? Was it A, Dexter, B, The X-Files, C, Breaking Bad, or D, My Name is Earl? The answer when we come back. A red 1973 El Camino played a major role in which TV show? The answer is D. Earl drove the car in every season of the show.
So here's the deal. It's raining, my hair's getting wet, and this guy's trying to lowball me on what's already a smoking deal on a 34 Plymouth.
8,000.
Golly, why don't you just cut me in half? Who do you think you are, me? Under normal circumstances, I'd just walk away. But I haven't made enough money from my big fire sale yet to buy my 52 Fleetline back from the guy in California. And I've only got 5 days left before he just pulls the trigger on the deal. So I'm really not in the driver's seat on this one.
Can you come down to any at all?
I don't know. How about 14?
Still a little high. How about 10.5?
I'll meet you in the middle there at 12.5 today. It's yours. You can take it, have it shipped, whatever you want to do.
We got a deal.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right, let's get out of the rain, man. Get some paperwork done, get me paid.
That's the best part, huh?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm out here. Well, this wasn't my greatest deal ever. So far, my big fire sale is all wet. And when you kind of lose your mojo and it's not working for you like it should, there's only one thing to do. Find a Miller Lite and cry in it. Man, I've only sold one car so far this whole week, and I gotta get to 50 grand. I mean, remember when we built that thing? I mean, that was what, like, my idea to start Gas Monkey was chop a Fleetline like it's never been chopped before.
I remember when I showed up to do the air ride on it, y'all had a chop saw on the floor and a half-stock toolbox, and that was about it.
Dude, that thing was from, like, the home improvement store. We didn't have anything. I don't even know if we had a lift then.
We had single two posters over Dwayne's.
Golly, that was a long time back. Well, man, cheers to that. That's what kind of brought us together. That was your first job at Gas Monkey. Whoa! You know, the Bearded Wonder and I have had a lot of fun adventures together, and it all pretty much started with this Fleetline. I mean, when we built it, the whole rat rod movement was just kind of getting started, and we wanted to get out there and show them what we could do as Gas Monkey Garage. I mean, I did that on a shoestring just to show a style, you know, to kind of say, this is what I think is cool.
As fastbacks go, I've never seen one chop the same way. You know, I think the risk is for you that the guy that has it now in, where's he at?
Venice.
In Venice, gets it and paints it or makes it yellow with tweed interior or something, you know?
Oh, yeah, great. Like that purple Chevrolet we had a long time back with the Yosemite Sam thing on the back or whatever. No, don't say that. I want the daggone car. I want it bad, and if it slips through my fingers now, I might not ever get it. You know, we put way too much blood, sweat, and beers into this car, and it needs to be a Gas Monkey, period. To the Fleetline.
Sure.
Killer. I'm gonna go sell some cars. I've only got 4 days left before I'm supposed to be in Venice Beach with 50K, and only made 4 grand on the stupid 34 Plymouth, which the guy hasn't even picked up off my lot yet because it's still sitting there. So it means I still got to come up with 46,000 bucks. We're finally getting some nibbles on the old interwebs on some of the cars we're trying to sell, and I tell you what, this might be doable, but it means me and Tony, my number 2 salesman, we're gonna have to pull out all the tricks of the trade.
Hey, Tony.
Hey.
Mr. Cartwright saw this car on the internet and said that he'd had some questions.
Hello, Tony.
Hey, Tony Taylor.
John Cartwright.
Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, this is a little MG replica car. Company named Allison built these on Volkswagen running gear. I've learned a lot watching Richard over the years work deals. One thing is you always accentuate the positive. They use a lot of the original parts, so it looks very, very similar to an MG, but you just have to pay for Volkswagen repairs, so.
I was thinking somewhere around 5,000, somewhere in that area.
55?
Buy it today, right now.
It's hard to say no there.
Thank you.
So there you go, basic Model A starter kit. All we really did on this one was gave it a basic little tune-up. Fire it up. Now, another important thing to remember if you really want to close a car deal, if you say it's a running and driving car, you better make sure it's running and driving. Tom!
Thought this was running and driving.
It was.
What's the deal? Car's running great now, so.
Good. So what are you thinking, man? I was thinking about 10.
I was kind of thinking around 7.
Golly. How about 8?
Yeah. I'd do 8.
Cool.
Another thing I've learned from Richard is you never pass up free money, because even free money makes you more money. This 1973 Dodge van, for instance, this guy got tired of working on it, and he dumped it on us. Well, we just sold this van to some guy on the internet, lives out in Idaho, goes by the name of Uncle Rico or something. Says something about wanting to relive his glory days. Well, here it comes, Uncle Rico. Glory!
So we're making some progress, and today is D-Day for the 2 El Caminos I haven't unloaded yet. This reminds me of a little tip I've always known in the car business. Know your buyer.
Richard, Cliff.
Right
Let's
on,
go
Cliff.
phone.
If he drives up in a 57 stretch limo, start high and stay high. It is a 59, pretty rare, so 28 grand.
I was thinking more like 17.
I hate to go less than 25 grand.
20?
Nah, 22 cash, and you can box it up and take it with you.
Deal.
Cool. 1 El Camino down and 1 to go.
Yeah, so here's that 60 model El Camino we were talking about.
Yeah, the thing looks sick.
It's a pretty solid car.
Nice body lines on this thing, but there's no windows in it. The floors need to be replaced. It's bare bones.
Of course, there's another reason to start high, and that's when you know the car is going to go low. This is probably a $10,000 car.
Ooh, I think that's a little high with the conditions in it.
Well, not only that, but we don't have $10,000, so
yeah,
you can just forget that. We could probably go 5 on it. I mean, you got to wear goggles to drive it.
5, but I still think 8 grand's a deal on the car.
We'll go up another 1,000, 6,000.
Man, I'll tell you what, 65 is
6250.
All right, 6250.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You see, when you start high enough, when it's all said and done, you both go home with a smile.
Okay, we made a big chunk of the cash I needed for the Fleetline, but now I'm starting to run low on cars. I actually got a couple of looky-loos that saw the Bronco out in the street, and they want to take a look at it. Let's hope they like it as much as Aaron did, and they got some cash.
This thing's sweet. This thing's really sweet. Man, there's no rust in it. What do you got to get for it?
I think this thing will bring 10 grand.
Bird's nest?
Bird's nest comes with it. No birds, though. They flew.
I got 7 grand today.
I'd just be giving away money.
8 grand.
That's a checkbook.
It's a good check.
I didn't even know anybody wrote checks anymore. Well, these guys aren't going anywhere near my price, which puts me in a pretty tough spot because I don't have time to wait for a better offer. Kind of reminds me of an old saying. Bird in the hand is worth like 50 in a bush.
8 grand.
That's
All
done.
right. Good
Cool.
deal. All right.
Woo! There you go. I'm in this Bronco for 2 grand, including shipping, and I just sold it for 8. That is 6 grand profit. But that's still not enough. Luckily, I still have 1 more car to sell. Remember the 57 Chevy that I got for $1,800 up in Minnesota off of Dave Six-Pack Lynn? What are you speeding my boy there? What is he doing?
I don't even know what that is. Well, he's having a little shine.
Well, it should make some pretty good profit, except for this big dent.
Coming up,
I thought we were gonna see this great car.
Richard's plan to sell the Chevy hits the skids.
That's a boo-boo. The price just went down for me.
And the Gas Monkeys get their first look at an old friend.
I'm pumped. I want this car.
So you might wonder what we do when Richard's out buying cars and we're not working on cars.
Well...
That's all we got. Well, folks, it's nut cutting time. I'm supposed to leave tomorrow for California to buy back the first car that put Gas Monkey on the map, my 1952 Fleetline. You've been hearing me say all along that I gotta raise $50K for this car. I've been flipping cars like crazy, and I've only raised 36,000 bucks, but I got one more car, the 57 Chevy that I went all the way up to Minnesota for. I only paid 1,800 bucks for it, and I'd like to clear 9 grand. Now, that's not gonna get me all the way to 50, but I think it's close enough. And the good news is I got a potential buyer already on the line. The guy that came in a few days ago and bought the blue El Camino, well, he saw the 57 Chevy when he was here, and he called me up because he's thinking it might be a good build for him and his kid. And that means one thing, guilt purchase. So here we go, a genuine 57 Chevy with a giant dent. Tree fell on it.
Well, I'm Cliff Barnes. This is my son, Cliffy. Richard walks us up to this 57 Chevy. It looks great from the driver's side. You get around the passenger side, and a tree has fallen on it.
I was like, I thought we were gonna see this great car, and then I see this giant dent on the side.
That's a boo-boo. So the price just went down for me. So what are you looking for this one?
Man, I mean, I know it's got a little bit of a dent, but at the end of the day, it's still a 57 Chevy, so I mean, these cars are worth 10 grand all day long.
I'm thinking 6.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to raise some money. I've got something that I want to get for myself. So I hit him at 10 grand, and he immediately turns around and hits me at 6 grand. I mean, this is starting to get almost comical. Everybody thinks they're a gas monkey out there. 9 grand, might get it.
75.
Yeah, how about, I'm feeling weird today. How about 800 bucks?
Throw in 800 of it?
It's good, yeah.
You'll chunk in 800 bucks?
Sure.
Cool. I like your style, man. So we go back and forth. We settle at 8,800 bucks. Boom. Excellent.
I really didn't want to go past 8. The bottom line is my son wants the car, and, you know, he ponied up 800 of his own money to get the car, so we ended up at 88.
You got yourself a 57 Chevy there, Cliffy Jr.
Yeah, Richard, he was a tough negotiator. But I really, really liked the car, so I was willing to, like, pay my own money for it.
So there you go. I got my car sold, and I raised a ton of money to help me get my Fleetline back. It wasn't quite as much as I wanted, but it was close enough. I only wish I had some left over to go poke that guy in Minnesota in his eye for not giving me my Shelby's, because this would have been a whole hell of a lot easier if he'd have just been a man and done the deal. So he sucks. I got a Fleetline. Beach, babes, beer. Aaron, grab your banana hammock. We're going to the beach. Venice Beach, man. Why don't we live here?
The cost of the shop would be, we have to sell a lot more cars a lot faster.
Faster? I just flipped 9 cars faster than you can say Tricky Ricky. Ain't nobody faster than that. I can't believe I was able to sell that many cars in 10 days. That was a bunch of cars. And now we're back here in the land of fruits and nuts to buy back the first ride Aaron and I ever built. I'm pumped. I want this car. There it is.
Sure enough.
Where it all started. Rad! Love it! You must be Bart, Richard Rawlings.
Good to meet you.
Hey, Bart. Aaron.
My name's Bart, and I live here in Venice Beach, California.
Do you remember when you made those pedals?
I bought this car 3 or 4 weeks ago. I paid 45 grand for it.
Wow.
Yep. I had to have it. Look at it. I got a phone call from Richard about a week later. He had been looking for it. He wanted it back really bad. I couldn't turn him down. I had to have some compassion for the guy who wanted his car back, so we did the deal.
I miss this car. Did you put that sticker on, or did he?
I did not. He did.
That's horrible.
That's terrible, isn't it?
I think here's the thing. If you got to put a phrase on the outside of the window, you ought not drive it.
Right.
Dude, that's the retro logo. Nobody's
I
even
know.
seen that. This car's so rad.
You know, that's the biggest deal about why this car is so cool. So often, everybody takes it and they cut through the deck and they flatten the deck out. And, and this one right here, they took the whole top and laid the whole top down, so it actually has this tall fence. So there aren't any other fastbacks that look like this in the back.
That was my idea.
Well, good. It was a good idea. I mean, I love this so much more than the way most people chop fastbacks.
Did you hear what you just said? You loved something that was my idea?
Yeah, you did a good job.
Awesome.
Richard had a 350. The second owner put a 9.4-liter engine in it.
Dude, that's a monster motor to put on this chassis.
It was a little much for that car, a little obscene.
What a horrible piece of
One person in the world that would want it.
There's a sucker for every seat.
Yes, there is. Man, I appreciate it, Bart. Thank you.
You got it, buddy.
I'm
Thank
excited
you.
as hell.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll see you. As it turns out, it's basically still the same old piece of junk it always was, just with a great big motor in it.
Wow. A little obnoxious. It drives like a big stucco bathtub. I mean, it's horrible. It's just, yeah.
I wouldn't do that. This is the first car that I came on board with at Gas Monkey Garage.
It's kind of where it all started. So people always ask, you know, how'd you meet Aaron and blah, blah. Well, this Fleetline was it. Here we are 10 years later and come full circle. Car's going back to Dallas. We'll get some interior put in it, a little better chassis, a little better motor, and rock and roll.
Pretty cool. I'm excited about putting it back together.
Dude, I like the car, man. I love this thing. 10 years ago, it was all we could do to even chop the car and try to make a statement with how we did it. So I'm really proud and really blessed to be here 10 years later and be able to buy that car back and keep it, knowing that I'm gonna keep it. I'm not buying it to sell. I'm not buying it to make money on. I'm buying it because that's where it all started. That was my blood, sweat, and beers, you know, many years ago.
And now, back to Dallas.
Hey, you think we can get some shrimp while we're here?
Let's do it.
Maybe a lobster?
I'm hungry.
Richard's week began with another hunt for cars in the frozen north,
It is so freaking cold.
where he snared a 57 Chevy and 2 high-value Shelbys. But he tracked down his biggest catch in Venice Beach, the 52 Chevy Fleetline that launched Gas Monkey Garage. Richard was going to use the Shelby profits to buy it back.
I don't think they're coming.
But that deal hit the skids, sending him into a flipping frenzy. 3 El Caminos and a host of other cars later, Richard was $37,000 closer to his goal.
Cool.
Finally, the 57 Chevy carried him to the top. Well, almost.
You know how hard I worked the last 2 weeks just trying to raise this money and get this car bought?
You worked last... Didn't Tony sell all the cars?
Man, you got a point, man. Speaking of Tony, bring me one of those beers.
I thought you had a beer assistant for that.
Oh, I did, but I had to get the money for this car, and Tony's pulling double duty.
Finally working.
Now on Fast and Loud.
You okay, Richard?
No, not really. Can you get a rock or something?
Hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman take on the biggest build in Gas Monkey history.
Restore these cars are gonna bring over $1 million. You sell them as a pair.
The dual restoration of the very first 2 Firebirds ever built.
Something you guys can handle here?
We're Gas Monkey Garage. I can build anything.
And for this restoration, time really is money.
We're gonna lose $10,000 a day until you get them done.
This monumental build could make or break the garage. So Richard brings in a new monkey to make the Firebirds fly.
You ever built a car in 60 days?
No.
Then Richard and Aaron go back to school, racing school, to find out who's the fastest monkey on the track. But win or lose, Gas Monkey Garage may never be the same again.
This is not a smart move on my part. Give me one of them woos and let's go. I got a call from a guy named Chuck that said he had 1967 Firebirds number 1 and number 2. Now, there's rare, and then there's one of a kind. But having number 1 and number 2 cars together, absolutely unheard of. So I grabbed Dennis, because he knows muscle cars better than I do, and we zipped up here. Woo, Connecticut, look at me now. How in the world does somebody end up with both of them?
Especially since they were factory show cars, they probably should have been crushed.
If these cars are what the dude says, I could make a bunch of money on it, and maybe even more than I made on the Ferrari, and I made a chunk on that car.
Antsy to see these things.
There was something on me, dude.
Really?
It was like a spider or something. I just threw it on you. It was a bug.
Now, this is a barn find. Look at that.
Exactly. What's going on, sir?
How are you?
Richard Rawlings.
Chuck Alexanis, nice to meet you.
Dude, you are tall. Did you play ball or something?
Absolutely. Played for the Golden State Warriors and University of Kentucky, and also played overseas.
Well, this is the picture of the garage he showed us. What do you got?
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. There they are, just sitting in there. Firebird number 1 and 2. That's what I like.
They looked excited when the door opened, and why not? They're the first 2 Firebirds ever made.
Man. So what's the deal? Which one's number 1 and which one's number 2?
The convertible is VIN number 1, and the coupe is VIN number 2.
The first coupe and the first convertible. Doesn't get any better than that. I can't believe those cars are together.
Serial number 1 and 2.
You've got to see this. Look on the tag right there. It says show, which means this was a show vehicle only.
Faux show? If this hasn't freaked you out already, I mean, you need to think about what's going on here. This is the first and second Firebirds ever made. And it's the first time the Firebird ever appeared in a lineup for Pontiac. It's the time that they were making the 67 Camaros, and these actually predate the Camaros. So for this generation body style of muscle car, I mean, what started it all, these are the first ones. If you don't think that's significant, then cut off your TV and go make can of SpaghettiOs or something.
I found these Firebirds online. They were 2 of 10 that were produced for the auto shows in 1967. When that show was over, a lot of these cars were called back and subsequently destroyed. So the fact that they exist is very, very unique.
I don't know how this guy got his hands on these cars, and I don't know who he bought them from. All I know is I want them.
You okay, Richard?
No, not really. Can you get a rock or something? We're about to run into our own rent car. My whole modus operandi, if you will, it's called an MO, was get the cars out, get them pushed out into the parking lot there, and let's take a look at them. And then if he won't do the deal, just leave them sitting outside. I don't care. I didn't buy them. Let's look at the convertible. I mean, this one's what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So this is literally the first Firebird ever made.
This is the first Firebird ever made with the first body as well.
Look at the body number.
1 body.
These are awesome, Chuck. Wow.
What would be amazing is if we can get it outside and see it.
All right.
This absolutely blows my mind. I mean, we're literally pushing around Pontiac Firebird muscle car history.
That's the money shot right there.
There you go. Numero uno. Unbelievable.
Can we see the paperwork?
Sure.
Chuck brought out the paperwork.
So you've got the actual build sheet there, too?
Correct, yeah.
The paperwork's there, the cars look right, the data tags and the VIN numbers don't look like they've been damaged or messed with. That's it. I mean, that's all you need.
That is incredible. Look at that.
I know. I got number 2 right here.
Yep.
These are legitimate. This is it.
Well, here's the $1 million question. How much are you asking for them?
$100,000.
Each?
I'll give you the number 2 car if you buy the number 1 car for $100,000.
So $100,000 for the pair is where you're at.
Yes.
Golly, I was about to run and jump my Suburban rental car and leave. Even in the shape they're in, I mean, these cars are probably worth $400,000 or $500,000. Now, restored, maybe even over $1 million. Now, am I gonna tell Chuck that? No, I'm not telling Chuck that. I think they're cool, and the paperwork's awesome. So, you were saying 100 grand? I'm at 50.
I'm at 100.
I'm still at 50. I mean, they're gonna take a lot, dude. And at the end of the day, they are just Firebirds, even though they're number 1 and number 2.
The more zeros in the VIN, the more zeros in the asking price.
I understand. But we're here. I want the cars really bad. I mean, what can you do? You gotta come off 100.
95.
That's not exactly coming off 100. You're moving in the right direction. What if I come up to 60? That's 30 grand a piece for 2, like, you know, need to be built Firebirds.
How about if I keep one of them?
No, I think I want them as a set, for sure.
90,000.
All right, I'm here. How about 70? 70 grand. I think that's fair. I can have a truck here in a few hours. They can load these things. They're gone. They never got to go back in.
70 grand.
That's it.
Done.
Cool. Holy crap. I just stole these cars. I mean, 70,000 bucks? I'm in good on these. There's not a muscle car guy on the planet that's not going to love these 2 Firebirds. And awesome. Everybody's going to want them.
I think you got a good deal.
I think whoever we sell them to, we're going to make them buy both. I don't think they should be split up. It'd be like separating twins. You just don't do that.
Well, some people do.
You shouldn't do that.
If one of them's a bad twin, you just get rid of it. Wow!
That's a heck of a buy there, dude.
God! Wow, these rent cars are fast. Texas, here we come. So landing Firebirds number 1 and 2 for 70,000 bucks, that's like the deal of the century. And now shipping them back down to Dallas, the word is out. I mean, the cars are here at Gas Monkey Garage. I got them, and everybody wants them. One of two things is gonna happen. Somebody's gonna buy them just like they are, and they're gonna go have them restored, or they're gonna buy them and pay me to restore them. So now it's time to do something with them, and what I'm hoping is somebody comes in and says, we just want the cars just like they are, don't touch them. Make some quick profit, and that'd be cool with me.
But
and hell, you know these cars are something special when a serious buyer beats the trailer back. So JD Pass is an old friend of mine. He's a car guy through and through. He goes to all the auctions. I always see him. And he's got a client that is starting a Pontiac museum. So JD comes down. He's going to check out the cars. Hopefully his friend with the Pontiac museum will buy these cars and take them up there and restore them.
I'm JD Pass, and I'm here with my good friend and restoration expert, Mike McCullough. We don't know how they got their hands on them, but we're here to make sure that they're the Holy Grail. And if they are what they are, we're going to make a real good run at them.
A little bit of...
Go ahead and try to beat them down. It's number 1 and number 2.
Open the hood. Look at that, Mike.
Very first one.
Body 1, serial number 1.
Show 1, built in Lordstown, Ohio.
Oh, my goodness, right there it is. 101, serial number 1.
Unreal. Dennis loves to say the word.
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. But these cars really, really, truly are Holy Grail cars. These cars should be sitting in GM's facility. To get these cars out the back door, that's just unheard of.
These are the true cars. Now we just got to get them bought.
JD's hooked up with a friend of his that is starting a Pontiac museum. This is where these cars need to go. They need to be restored to museum quality and sitting there telling the story about them being the first and second ones ever built. It's a great place for the cars to be, and I'm all for it. So hopefully we can make a deal here. They can go to the museum, and it look really cool.
Well, what do you want for the cars?
A lot. I think restored these cars are gonna bring over $1 million bucks. You sell them as a pair.
Why don't we start by you just pricing me the 2 cars as they sit?
I think these cars are worth $500,000 like they sit. And I think I can get that.
Like this?
Just like this.
I think you're more than $1.25.
I think you need to belt buckle yourself on out of here. This is where I can make some good cash. I hope he just buys a car as they sit, take them away, we make some money, and he can go off and restore them. But if I know JD, he's gonna want Gas Monkey to do the job.
Is that something you want to entertain?
That's something you guys feel confident you guys can handle here?
Dude, we're Gas Monkey Garage. I can build anything.
Another thing is, if I make a deal with you, I want these cars done in 60 days.
So, that's the way it's gonna be. 60 days. Because his guy has a museum opening. I'm listening. Money talks. I can put the team together.
Okay. Let's finish the product and be done at, say, 500.
No, there ain't no way. I mean, I'm telling you, I can get 300 or 400 for them like they sit.
Let's just say that, let's call it 550.
No, we can sell these cars, Dennis, just like they sit, make money. I don't have to do the restorations, and somebody else can jack with them. So how about 350 for the cars like they sit and 300 to restore them?
60 days to do the cars, both these cars, and I'm gonna give you half the money up front and the rest on delivery.
What if I miss my 60-day window?
Then guess what? We're gonna lose $10,000 a day until you get them done. Give me one of them woos and let's go.
All right. So you're gonna give me 3 1/4 right now?
Right now.
And 3 1/4 in 60 days?
Wire it to you in an hour.
I'll do it. He's gonna give me 325 grand up front, and then 325 grand when we're finished if they pass Muscle Car Mike's inspection. 325 grand is gonna go away real fast. By the time I finish these cars, we're gonna be waiting on that other 325 grand, because that's where all my profit is.
All right, let's go celebrate. We feel like we've done something.
Beer.
You're buying the beers. 60-day restoration to museum quality for 2 cars, absolutely impossible, absolutely stupid. Nobody would ever try to do it. You're probably sitting at home thinking they can't do it and they're faking it. Well, come on down to Gas Monkey Garage, because we're doing it.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
You ever built a car in 60 days?
No.
The Garage's new hire gets a warm Gas Monkey welcome. And Richard and Aaron take a spin at race school.
Well, folks, you see it here first. I was able to track down and buy probably the most significant cars I've ever done in my life. Firebirds number 1 and 2. So here's the plan. We're gonna do a full concourse restoration on these cars, and that means tear them down to their bare bones, repair them, and then return them to the exact way they were on the day they were born. We'll rebuild the engines, restore the interiors, and paint them the original Firebird colors. We've got 60 days total and a budget of $325 grand, and then hopefully we'll have 2 one-of-a-kind Firebirds that are headed to a museum. Only problem is, Aaron might not be the right guy for this job. Aaron likes to tear stuff up and make it cooler or faster or lower or meaner or smokier or I don't know what he does.
And in case you're not familiar, people that like to customize and build cars, the last thing they want to do is take some squirrely designer's idea 40, 50 years ago and redo it again. It was almost horrible then. Plus, I finally got some time booked at Bondurant Driving School in Arizona later this month. And you know what? I'll fill you in about the details later.
Well, since it looks like Aaron might have some scheduling conflicts, I'm bringing on a concourse restoration expert to help oversee this build. His name is Jason Aker, and he's done a ton of these projects. I brought in Jason to help us facilitate this in the speed that we need, because he knows where all the suppliers are, he knows what color everything needs to be, where they need to be. We don't have to research that.
I'm Jason Aker. I'm with Worldwide Muscle Cars in Oklahoma City. I own the restoration company. We build and restore original Shelbys, Camaros, Firebirds, specializing in factory restorations.
He knows exactly how to make it happen fast. We're gonna do both of these cars simultaneously, which we've never really done here. So
since we're adding a new guy to the team, you know, there's always the concern that he won't fit in well or my team won't assimilate him or won't accept him.
I'm here to direct what needs to be done, but this is something we can definitely do. It's gonna be a lot of work.
But the truth of the matter is that we are professionals in our realm, he is a professional in his, and we are burdened with a task that we will complete.
You ever built a car in 60 days?
No.
So I bet we go over budget.
this is a challenge, guys. It's not, don't complain. This is awesome.
We're bringing your challenge to reality, your 60 days.
I don't really anticipate that we'll have much of a problem, but when the chips are down, and they may be.
Impossible time frame, yes. Can we do it? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Just don't lose anything on these cars. I'll leave you with Jason and Aaron. I'm going back to do what I do best, drink beer.
All right, guys, so let's get to work. Really excited about this. I am fired up, ready to go.
Want to start with the hood or?
Yeah, Mom, that's fine.
I mean, Firebirds 1 and 2, what more can you ask for? That's absolutely the great opportunity.
First thing we gotta do is tear these bodies down and get them ready for the sandblaster. That means we have to hang on to every last nut, bolt, and piece of this car.
We have to bag and tag everything. We've got these cool bags that actually zip instead of zip locks.
God, this car smells like piss.
Once we pull the motors, we're gonna be sending them out to be rebuilt.
I don't have a motor mount bolt bag.
Once they've been rebuilt and they come back, Casey is going to paint them the exact Firebird blue that they used to be.
Come on with it, Dustin. Oh, is that a turd? That is a
Oh, God.
Jordan took apart car 1. We got it stripped down. Car number 2 should be about an hour behind that one. We're gonna get them off to the blaster. A couple days, we'll get them back, see what we have left to work with.
So yesterday, we got both Firebirds off to the sandblaster. Now, Jason and John have the terrible, horrible, tedious, loathsome task of cataloging all the parts, screws, bolts, nuts, clips, everything. And that's why I hate restoration work.
This morning, I got to get all these parts straightened out. I've got parts everywhere. When you tackle a project like this, the first and foremost thing, you have to figure out what you need. We are going to spend many, many hours with detail items such as bolts, screws, paint markings.
So right now, I'm inventory all the things we're going to be putting on those cars. As you can see, I have a large mess in front of me. I'm trying to go through it and see what we got.
So it seems Jason has everything under control and definitely doesn't need any help from me. So, you know, I've got something else that I need to do that's definitely car related, but I can't do it here at the shop. Truth of the matter is, I'm headed back to school. Not pencil and pens and papers, mind you, racing school. See, I've always loved race cars. It's the reason I built the Falcon a couple months back. But the truth of the matter is, I've never had my driving certification. And it's making Ricardo a bit nervous.
Aaron's gonna be racing, you know, some of this Pike Peak stuff and Big Ben races and things like that. And he is the man at Gas Monkey Garage, so I don't need him going over the edge. So I figured bringing him here would be the best thing for it. If I'm gonna send him out there to race, I'm not gonna sit at home alone. I think I'm going with him. Well, they told us to come in here, so you must be the guy.
I am Johnny O'Connell with the Bondurant School.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. Aaron
Good
Kaufman.
to meet you guys. We're going to have us a little bit of fun today.
Another plus for coming here is I'll be taught by none other than Johnny O'Connell, the most winning GM driver of all time.
This man has won more times on a Corvette than any other man has. And so he knows his way around a racetrack.
I just want you to teach us everything you know, but teach me a little more than him. So.
You know what? I can't be bought. I can't be bought out. All right?
I'm out of luck then.
So getting right to work here. So much of high-performance driving racing comes down to one simple concept, okay? And that's the idea of weight transfer.
Cool. You know, we were sitting in the classroom, we're learning stuff, and that's the not-so-fun part. Everybody wants to be behind the wheel going 100 miles an hour. But, I mean, you know, this is a dangerous deal, and you better learn what you're doing before you just get out there and think you're Mr. Hot Rod.
When we want to go fast, okay, we don't want to be going sideways. We want to be right on that edge of being sideways. With Richard and Aaron, I'm kind of excited because I know we've got two seemingly great guys that I know have a lot of passion for cars, but we're going to find out just what type of aptitude they have when it comes to driving. All right, guys, now that we know a little bit, what do you say we go burn some fuel? Okay, we're going to get into a skid car.
I'm down.
All right, guys, this is the Bondurant skid car. You'll notice the outriggers. With that, I can lift the front, I can lift the rear, so that at low speeds, we can learn understeer and oversteer. Let's get to work.
I've been known to do a few donuts at the shop, but what you're doing out on the racetrack is not doing donuts.
Okay, Mom. Around cone, and then I'm just gonna start giving you some understeer, okay? See, hitting the throttle ain't helping at all, is it?
Way out there. So if you're braking too hard or gassing too hard, the car's gonna get away from you and you're gonna hit a wall and you're gonna die. So if you wanna live, then you gotta maintain control.
Having fun. Big A, you're up, brother. Let's get to work. Just so you can feel the back end.
From going to the go-kart track and riding around the slick track for about $1 a run, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then we come here and put a set of shopping cart casters on the back of our Pontiac, and, well, things went a little different. It was definitely harder.
We just got a little green with the throttle, man. We ain't Pikes Peak yet. Okay, we're just a Bondurant parking lot.
All right, so this was a lot of fun. We've learned some stuff today. We're gonna come back tomorrow and really get some time on the track. One of us is gonna be faster than the other one, so I think that's time for wagering. What do you want to bet on that, Aaron?
Well, I guess you got dinner tonight, right?
Well, yeah.
All right, well, wager on dinner tomorrow night.
Well, that's not real fair. I'd end up paying for 2 dinners.
Well, we'll see.
You know what I don't like about racetracks? There's not any beer vendors out here. You gotta be all, like, serious.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, Richard and Aaron go head-to-head on the track.
If he was talking on a cell phone, I'd pick him.
And the Firebird team puts the pedal to the metal.
Holy moly.
So today we got both the cars back from the sandblaster. Car number 1, the convertible. Car number 2, the coupe. I'm really glad to have the cars back, but after looking at both cars pretty thoroughly, they need a lot more metal work than what we anticipated.
Holy moly.
Car number 1 needs a completely new floor.
This is starting to give.
Wow.
So we're cutting out the old one, getting a replacement from a restoration parts manufacturer.
After getting the old rusted floor out, we got the new one ready to go in.
Is yours in?
Yeah. Love you. We're gonna get it fastened down and tightened up and get it welded in.
And while we're working on the floors, we also need to repair the fenders and the firewall. We have extensive rust damage to the quarters, as well as the inner wheelhouses and the outer wheelhouses inside. All of that is going to have to be replaced. It's going to be quite an extensive project, especially with the time frame we have. We've got our work cut out for this one. Car number 2, that hard top, that roof has so many holes in it from rust damage, it'll never be right. Boop, 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 boop. What do you think, Jordan? What's your gut feeling on the roof?
Put a whole new roof on it.
A roof skin is pretty easy.
You guys are right. I mean, we may spend more time patching all the holes than we do just putting one on it. So we're going to replace that roof completely with a whole nother top.
Don't push down on it, Tom, you'll bend it.
And car number 2 needs replacement quarter panels and a new floor as well.
I think we're about there.
The cars were thought to be really good shape, original sheet metal, small amounts of rust. What we found were large amounts of rust, several pieces we needed to change. So we've taken extra time to make those right, which has put us behind schedule, but, you know, we're dealing with it.
Oh, you are killing me.
But even though we're going to replace a bunch of the metal on these cars, we're going to make sure it was done the way it was done in the 60s. Hand tools on everything, gives you a cleaner job, much more uniform. We even brought in a special period correct spot welder to do all the seams on the car.
Nipple piercing.
Yep.
It's race day, boys and girls, and we finally get to drive the course at Bondurant. Aaron and I got a little dinner bet going on who can put down the fastest lap. So it's on.
Today, we're stepping it up. We're going to the C7 Corvette. A lot of horsepower, a lot of athleticism. So we're going to find out which one of you is faster.
All right, cool. I'll go first, man.
I tell you what, if it was talking on a cell phone, I'd pick him.
I heard that.
Woo! But he's tricky. You know what? I got to tell you what. He's progressed a lot.
Yeah?
A lot of natural ability, but he's got a lot of bad technique.
I was actually surprised on how well I was doing. I mean, I've never really spent a lot of time on the track, and I think I was going pretty damn fast.
There he comes.
Whoa! How was that?
All right, Speed Racer. That's not too bad. A 107.5.
All right, I'll take that. You're up, cowboy.
Away we go.
So I'm watching Aaron go around the track. The car's lifting where it's supposed to lift, nosing down where it's supposed to nose down. He's hitting all his corners right.
Whoa! Lost out.
He's fast. I mean, that's the bottom line. He's fast.
You gotcha.
Come on.
By about a second. Nicely done.
How was that?
Good job. Good job. Yeah, how'd it feel?
Felt great.
6'3".
All right.
Second.
1 second, dude.
Well, actually, it's just a little more than 1 second, actually, 2/10. The fastest way to becoming fast is learning the proper technique. And to learn from the most winning Corvette driver in a Corvette, this is everything I could have hoped for. And the neat thing is, it's everything I need.
Good job, both of you. Most important to me, the cars are rolling back into the garage. So thank you so much.
I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much.
Into the garage? I got to take him to dinner. Let's go. We'll bring the cars back after dinner.
Well, after a lot of sheet metal work on the convertible, it's finally here in the paint shop. First thing we gotta do is make sure it's straight. And what we're gonna do is use a little bit of Bondo to smooth out all the imperfections. You always want your paint job to look perfect, but on a concourse restoration, it's gotta be exact. There's no room for error. So we're gonna prime this one, and then I'm gonna stay here and master paint all night long. What, you guys don't think I can do it? So far, we've used different kind of primers on different body panels, just depending on what we're covering at the time, being metal, Bondo, or what have you. Now that we've sanded all that, we're gonna prime the entire body to make sure it's uniform. Then, before paint, we're gonna sand it all again. So we got the car in the booth, and now we're ready to put the red paint on. First, the car's gonna get a quick coat of red oxide primer. It's gonna give that top coat a little deeper look. It's kind of an old school trick, but we're going for that look on this car, so that's what we're gonna do. Normally, I'd be taping it off, but hey, we're playing by concourse restoration rules here. On these Firebirds, we're not gonna be taping anything up. They didn't do it from the factory, so we're not gonna do it now. We wanna make sure to get all the overspray in the correct places, or what we think is the correct places. So that's what we're gonna do on these two.
So where are the Firebirds? Where's Jason at? Jason! So I just got back from racing school, and we had a good time. I mean, Aaron enjoyed it a little bit more than me because my mind's always on business, and I don't know how to relax. That's just kind of who I am. But we're back here. Now I'm dealing with business.
What's going on?
Where do you feel that the Firebirds are at? Because I'm starting to panic.
Yeah, we are behind. Car number 1's in paint right now. So Richard calls me up to the office. Him and Aaron sitting there talking about the cars, and you talk about stress level rising. Car number 2, we're doing the best we can to get all the metal work, get it over there, but it's been a mess. They are way, way worse than what we thought initially.
You know what? Watching Jason be nervous about building these cars, especially since I brought him here, is starting to make me nervous. It just sucks. I mean, and if we don't get these things done in 60 days, it's gonna cost me $10,000 a day, and I don't really wanna have to pay that. So I'm just not gonna think about it right now. As a matter of fact, I think it's beer time, even though we're not done. All right, just 60 days, man. Just get them done, or it costs me $10,000 a day, and I really don't wanna have to pay that, because that would come out of your check, and you don't really make that much, so that would be a problem.
Yeah, that would be a big problem. I would never want to take on a monumental project like this in 60 days again. It's crazy. I would not accept it again, to be honest. All right, the best thing for me then is get to work.
All right, go get after it.
This is a moment where I'm very happy that it's not on my shoulders because I never would have agreed to do restoration this time frame. I would have cut them to pieces and we'd be having fun in the parking lot right now. But that's not the case, so it's not on me. I'm gonna get back to my fun projects. See you later. Good luck, Jason. I have a feeling it'll be absolutely fine, or we'll all be looking for a new job.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
This part's a big deal.
The #1 Firebird crosses a milestone.
Watch your fingers.
And how many monkeys does it take to compress a coil spring? The man who developed the Firebird is responsible for which other car? Is it A, the Yugo, B, the Pinto, C, the DeLorean, or D, the Messerschmitt? The answer when we come back. The man who developed the Firebird is responsible for which other car? The answer is C. John DeLorean was the head of the Pontiac division of General Motors.
Today's a big day. #1 motor has been rebuilt, and the motor and the body are back from paint. We're gonna need somewhere to put the body. So the crew and I are gonna get the transmission, the motor, and the subframe.
You're good right there. I say that's the way it goes.
That's the way it's supposed to be, okay. Now we just gotta get the springs in the front suspension, and we'll be ready to set the body onto the frame. In order to compress the coil springs and get the control arms where we want them, normally we'd use a coil spring compressor, a manual tool that you use to obviously compress the coil so that you can fit it in the gap. But a lot of the problems with doing a Concord job, you have to worry about scratching, and getting the tool back out is the issue, not getting it in. So Tom and Jordan came up with their own solution for getting the coils compressed.
Get Mike over here. He's a big, solid boy.
Hey, Mike, can I borrow you for a second?
Yeah.
What do you weigh?
210.
Tom, what do you weigh?
310.
Significantly more.
All right, and I weigh 260, so.
Just a little bit more, if you got it.
Yeah, why don't you come over here and just actually stand on the...
All right, you're good.
Yes. Now we got one more side. Okay, hold it right there for a second.
Can you get a nut on it?
Okay. Good? Thank you, gentlemen. Teamwork.
Doesn't happen very often around here, so don't get used to it.
Good job.
Okay.
You ready?
Stay still. So we got the number 1 body over to Casey pretty quick. Number 2 has a lot more damage that requires repair. We put in a main floor. Now we needed to put in a trunk floor because it's rusty as well.
This ain't gonna work.
Why?
It's too wide.
So we tried to show our floor in. It didn't work so good. We couldn't get it around the quarter panels.
We're overlapping the bottom of the quarter by like 4 or 5 inches. I got an idea.
What's your idea?
Let your right side down.
I don't know that that's gonna work either.
Then let's cut the quarter.
We ended up having to cut the quarter panel out. We were already gonna replace our quarter panels. It's got a lot of rust. So we just went ahead and cut off the bottom of it. I'll make this go. Slid the trunk pan in. Now, everything looks like it's gonna set up right, just the way we want it.
That don't look bad at all.
Well, it's good to be back in the shop today, and we're getting the number 1 Firebird back from paint. And it looks great, but we don't have much time to fawn over it because it's pretty much been hanging on the rotisserie for quite a while now. And the problem with the rotisserie is that it suspends the car from the front and the rear, which puts a lot of load on the midsection of the car and actually may cause it to taco or fold up in the middle. So our big thing we need to get done today is get it off the rotisserie and get it back onto the subframe.
We're gonna make this real quick. Let's just get it off the rotisserie.
So the first step is to get it on the lift so that we can get the pressure off the midsection of the car.
If everybody's happy, I'm gonna make it a little closer. We have contact on all 4 sides?
Got contact over here.
Is everybody happy?
Yep. What size is the back?
3/4.
A lot of work's gone into this car. It's been on the rotisserie for a while with all the paint work and the blocking and sanding. So this part's a big deal, taking it off the rotisserie.
Watch your fingers, Tom. You're kind of in a bad spot. You all right?
I'm good.
They're out. All right. Hey, everybody. Mike, Tom, y'all got this thing.
Hold up. Here we go.
Watch yourself, Mike.
Watch yourself, Tom. Now that we have the body safely off the rotisserie, we can take a deep breath and we can focus on getting the body mounted onto its subframe.
Y'all cool with that for now? Let's start right there. Every time we install something, my biggest fear is we're gonna scratch something and we have no time for that. So being very careful, it's taking a little longer, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Can you get yours, Jason?
Can you come down just a hair more?
Oh. So at this point, we've just got the front clip actually assembled, so we've got the motor in, and it's completely assembled and ready to go. And so far, everything's come together pretty good, which honestly, that scares me, because when you don't have to fight for it, it's bound to come up and find you somewhere else. So the fact that everything's gone pretty well is nice, but it may be indicative of a huge, monstrous problem waiting for us. And I don't want that to sound so ominous, but it went together pretty easy, and that's kind of uncommon, so.
Wow. Coming up on Fast and Loud.
The chrome molding around the windshield, it just doesn't fit.
Firebird #1 hits a roadblock.
I'm gonna let you scratch it.
Then it's time to fire one up.
Casey,
But
have you seen Tom this morning?
I have not seen Tom this morning.
Really?
Dude, you gotta look at this.
Wow.
Whoa. Hello, baby. How does that? Is that amazing?
Smell it. Is it a scratch sniff?
I don't know.
Smell it.
Man! oh my, look at it now. Oh, dude, you gotta sit.
closing in on the deadline, and look at this crew. I mean, we got Gramps over there installing the vinyl top. I mean, not really. Let's call him Upholstery Mike. And he's really, really good at these 60 RS muscle cars. And so that's pretty cool. Now Jason tells me there's a holdup, and that's not cool.
This is a vital piece, and if I screw it up,
I'm gonna let you scratch it.
the chrome molding around the windshield, it just doesn't fit. We had it repaired. It's possible that it was contoured improperly just because they were working with an old original part. Cuts that corner short. The frustration is the moldings are holding up the entire convertible top being assembled onto the car. And by holding up there, we're stopping 3 other people from doing their job.
Hard to snap on.
It's called finesse, something that you've never heard of.
Yeah, okay.
The chrome around the windshield, obviously, when the top's down, is the only thing you see. If we scratch it, dent it, it's gonna stand out like a sore thumb.
This has been spreaded a little bit.
Okay.
It might have been forcefully done, but it's been spreaded a little bit. It's a little bit easier now.
Okay. It's one of the most visible areas of the car. The chrome stands out on the red. It's right there at eye level on the driver's side. If it is damaged, it's gonna stand out at you. So it's absolutely vital that it is perfect.
Holy.
We're already stressed to death. The guys are starting to get irritated. Parts aren't working right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's it. Perfect. And this one fits.
Finesse.
Now this chrome piece is on, everybody else get back to work. We can start assembling this top again.
We're just trying to get through it. It's been a tough day. You know, hopefully tomorrow will be better, but we're gonna keep pressing tonight.
This is horrible.
It's a big day. We're firing car number 1 for the first time. Should be a piece of cake since the motor's already been tuned, tested, and fired at the engine shop. But like every other concourse job, we have to be very careful of every detail to make sure we don't screw something up.
Oh, yeah. I just want to get a...
So we're going through the last few checks on the motor before we fire it the first time. Tom and Jordan have been going through a series of the operations that we'll use to make sure everything's just how it needs to be. Obviously, the motor has been ran, but not in the car. So it's a very important part of the operation that we do this now.
That dipstick tube supposed to be like that?
Can't see from here. Bump that lid for me.
Going up?
Rear end off the ground.
It's off the ground.
All right.
You ready?
See if it'll start.
Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Oh, great. All right, the deal right here is not part of the program. I really don't think the engine builder did anything wrong, but something's happened since the time he had it, and we got it back here because it's not running.
It's fine.
On any other car, pulling a motor, not a big deal. But on a concourse build, it's more like the end of the world because that means redoing every nut, bolt, and washer on the front end, and we just don't have the time. Plus, Richard's gonna be pissed. We're talking $10,000 a day deadline, and, well, that just sucks.
Next week, the crew races the clock to get the Firebirds across the finish line.
I can't lose any more time, man.
But the problems keep piling up.
It doesn't close now at all. You can't even get it half closed.
That's impossible. I don't know what to do.
All bets are off as Richard goes on the warpath.
Well, that kind of sucks, dude. This is all you painted in a whole day?
And by the end of this build, not one, but 2 of this crew will be gas monkey history.
It sucks, but we're still under the gun.
Can this team raise these $1 million Firebirds from the ashes?
I'm gonna start losing $10,000 a day tomorrow.
Or will Richard just get burned?
আমার যদি কয়েকটা সিকোয়েন্সের কথাই বলি তাহলে বড় ছেলের যেটা এন্ডিং সিন
কাঁদতে কাঁদতে নিজে তো কেঁদেছে পুরো জাতিকে কেঁদে বুক ভাসিয়েছে
তো তখন আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছিল দ্যাট ইউ নো আউট অফ বডি এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আমি আর মেহজাবিন না এই সময়টাতে চিরকাল আজে হয়েছে আর আমার আপকামিং একটা মুভি আছে
সাবা।
সেখানে হয়েছে। আরও কয়েকবার হয়তো বা হয়েছে, আমার এখন মনে পড়ছে না, বাট দিজ আর দ্য মোমেন্টস যেখানে আছে না, আমি ফিল করতে পেরেছি, মানে আই কুড ফিল দ্য ক্যারেক্টার। নিজের লাইফের কিছু মুহূর্তে আসলে কিছু পার্সোনাল কিছু জিনিস আসলে ইনভলভ হয়ে, হ্যাঁ, ওই সিচুয়েশনে আসলে আমার মনে হচ্ছিল মানে হোয়াট ইফ দিস ক্যারেক্টার ওয়াজ রিয়েল, তাইলে কি হতো। সো তখন আসলে ইউ ডোন্ট নিড এনিথিং, তখন কোনো মিউজিকেরও দরকার পড়ে না, কোনো ইনস্ট্রাকশনও দরকার পড়ে না। আমার মনে হয় প্রত্যেকটা আর্টিস্টেরই একটা নিজস্ব ওয়ে থাকে,
অবশ্যই,
অ্যান্ড সবসময় ম্যাজিক ঘটে না।
তুমি যেমন ফিল করতে পারো, তোমার ক্যারেক্টারগুলো অডিয়েন্সও কিন্তু বেশিরভাগ সময় ফিল করতে পারে। আমি যদি আমার কথা বলি, তোমার একটা নাটক ছিল ভয়েস সামথিং, এবং সেখানে তুমি তোমার বাবাকে খুঁজো, ভয়েস ক্লিপ, এবং তুমি যখন রাস্তায় বের হও তখন একদিন তুমি কি যেন একটা স্মেল পেলে, এবং তুমি সেই লোকটার সামনে দাঁড়িয়েছিলে, বাবাকে অনুভব করছিলে। নাটকটি দেখার পর আমার এখন প্রায় এরকম ফিল হয় আর কি। আমি অনেক সময় আমার মায়ের ঘ্রাণটা পাই, এবং তখন আমার ওই নাটকের ওই সিকোয়েন্সটার কথা মনে পড়ে যায়। এরকম কত নাটকে কত সিকোয়েন্স যে তুমি কতজনের ভেতরে আসলে প্রভাব ফেলেছ, আসলে সেটা হয়তো আমরা সংখ্যাটা জানি না। তবে তুমি যেটা বলছিলে যে অনেক আর্টিস্টেরই কিছু স্ট্র্যাটেজি থাকে, কিছু ওয়ে অফ হ্যান্ডেলিং থাকে, তো স্ক্রিপ্ট পড়ার সময় তুমি আসলে কি করো? অনেকে তো আউটডোরে চলে যায়, অনেকে বিভিন্ন একটা ছোট জায়গায় চলে যায়, ক্যাফেটেরিয়ায় চলে যায়। তুমি স্ক্রিপ্টটা পড়ো কিভাবে?
বাসায় শুয়ে শুয়ে
শুধু, আর কিছুই লাগে না?
টু বি ভেরি অনেস্ট, হ্যাঁ, অনেকেই মেথড অ্যাক্টিংটাকে অনেক সিরিয়াসলি নেয়, অনেকেই সিরিয়াসলি নেয় না। আমি একটা মাঝারি স্পেসে আছি, হয়তো বা এই জন্য আমি একটা মাঝারি লেভেলের অ্যাক্টর।
মাঝারি লেভেলের অ্যাক্ট্রেস, ওকে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় ইউনো যা ঘটবে সেটা স্ক্রিনে, ওটার আগে পরে যেটা প্রিপারেশন নিব, এভরিথিং ইজ লাইক ইনসাইড। আমি আমার মতো করে আসলে সব কিছু সাজাই, অ্যান্ড আমি যা সাজাই ওই জিনিসটার সাথে যদি টিমটা অ্যালাইনড থাকে তাহলে জিনিসটা আসলে ওয়ার্কআউট করে যায়। অ্যান্ড এখনকার সময়ে আমি আসলে যে কোনো কাজ যখন হাতে নিচ্ছি, আমি একদম ডে 0 থেকে ইনভলভড। লাইক একদম আমি চাই ডিরেক্টর যদি মাইন্ড না করে, স্ক্রিপ্ট রাইটার্সরা যদি মাইন্ড না করে, আমি স্ক্রিপ্টিংয়েও থাকতে চাই, আমি এডিটিংয়েও থাকতে চাই, আমি প্রডিউসিংয়েও থাকতে চাই, আমি সব কিছুতেই থাকতে চাই। বিকজ আমার কাছে এই লার্নিংটা ইজ সামথিং দ্যাট ইজ ভেরি স্পেশাল।
আচ্ছা, তোমার দুটি সিনেমার প্রডিউসিং এর সাথেও তো তুমি ছিলে, প্রিয় মালতী, সাবা। বাহ,
হ্যাঁ ছিলাম। আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে এক্সপিরিয়েন্সটা আমার দরকার।
প্রডিউসিং কি শুধু টাকা দেয়া নাকি তুমি অন্যান্য ক্ষেত্রে?
আসলে মানে টাকা দেয়া প্রডিউসার মানে এটা না অনেক আগেরকার দিনের একটা
অনেকের ধারণা, দ্যাটস হোয়াই আই এম কোয়েশ্চন।
ইটস নট লাইক দ্যাট, ইউ নো, ইউ ক্যান বি প্রডিউসার ইন মেনি ওয়েজ। আমি যদি আমার আইডিয়াসগুলো স্ক্রিপ্টের মধ্যে শেয়ার করি, কিংবা আমার আইডিয়াসগুলো ইনকর্পোরেট করা হয়, তাহলেও কিন্তু আমি প্রডিউসার। বিকজ আমি এখান থেকে আমার জাস্ট অ্যাক্টিং বাদে আরও অনেক কিছু দিচ্ছি, যেগুলো আসলে ওই কোনো না কোনোভাবে ওই স্ক্রিপ্টকে ইম্প্যাক্ট করছে। তো সেই জায়গা থেকে যেটা আমি বলছিলাম, দ্যাট আমি এখন আসলে একদম ইনিশিয়াল লেভেল থেকেই যে কোনো প্রজেক্টের সাথে ইনভলভ থাকতে চাই। বিকজ আমি এই প্রসেসটা আরও ডিপলি বুঝতে চাই, শিখতে চাই, অ্যান্ড আমার মনে হয় আই ওয়ান্ট টু বি ইনভলভড, অ্যান্ড জাস্ট অ্যাক্টিং করে আমার পার্টটা শেষ করে চলে যাব, এটা এখনকার সময় বা আমার জন্য এখন এটা অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট না। আমি আসলে আই ওয়ান্ট মোর কন্ট্রোল ওভার দ্য প্রজেক্ট।
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্পের 3টা পাওয়ার থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, টপ 6 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের মধ্যে যে কোনো একজনের টাইম 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 2, আপনি চাইলে মেন্টার্স টাইম আউট সেকেন্ড হাফ মানে 1.5 ঘন্টার যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো মেন্টরের থেকে আপনার পছন্দের আরও 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 3, আপনি চাইলে আজকে আমাদের 3 জাজেসের থেকে এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে ফুল মার্ক পাবেন।
ওয়াও!
ওয়ান টু থ্রি কোনটা? আজকে আমাদের টাস্ক হচ্ছে জাস্ট বেক ইট। সো বেকিং আমি খুব একটা এক্সপার্ট না, বাট আমার বেসিকটা আমি জানি। আজকে আমাদেরকে 4টা ডিশ খেতে দেওয়া হয়েছে, সেম ডিশটাই আমরা প্রিপেয়ার করছি। আমার ডোটা আমি হচ্ছে রেস্টিংয়ে দিয়েছি, আর হচ্ছে ভিতর স্টাফিংয়ের জন্য যেগুলো আছে ওগুলো হচ্ছে আমি মেজান প্রেস করে রাখছি।
আজকে আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জ জাস্ট বেক ইট। বেকিং করতে আমার খুব ভালো লাগে, আর আজকে আমাদের 4টা স্পেসিফিক ডিশ খাইতে দেওয়া হয়েছিল, আমরা খেয়েছি। সেই অনুযায়ী, টেস্ট অনুযায়ী আমরা আজকে আমাদের রেসিপিগুলো বানাচ্ছি। আজকের আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জের নাম জাস্ট বেকি। তো আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জটা পেয়ে আমি প্রথমত খুশি হই, কারণ বেকিং আমার খুবই পছন্দ। আর আজকের আমাদের টেস্ট করার পর আমি যে 4টা জিনিস পেয়েছি সেটা হচ্ছে চিজ স্ট্র, তারপর হচ্ছে বিফ প্যাটিস, দেন হচ্ছে ক্রিমি চিজি পাফ, আর হচ্ছে যে মাশরুমের একটা আইটেম ছিল আর কি। তো এই 4টা জিনিস এখন আমি বানাচ্ছি, মোটামুটি কনফিডেন্ট ইনশাল্লাহ ভালোই হবে।
কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and time's up. পার্টিসিপেন্টস আজকে রান্নার জন্য সময় পেয়েছেন টোটাল 3 ঘন্টা। এর মাঝে 1.5 ঘন্টা শেষ হয়েছে শুধুমাত্র ডো তৈরি এবং প্রাথমিক কাজের জন্য। বাকি রয়েছে আরও 1.5 ঘন্টা, এবং সেই 1.5 ঘন্টা শুরু হবে এখন।
ওয়েট।
সরি শিব, প্লিজ বলুন।
এখনো তো আমাদের ফেভারিট পার্ট ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা বাকি আছে।
এক্স্যাক্টলি শিব, কি পাওয়ার থাকছে আজ ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফে?
আজকে অ্যাজ ইউজুয়াল আপনার কাছেও ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফে 3টা পাওয়ার থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, টপ 6 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের মধ্যে যে কোনো একজনের টাইম 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 2, আপনি চাইলে মেন্টার্স টাইম আউট সেকেন্ড হাফ মানে 1.5 ঘন্টার যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো মেন্টারের থেকে আপনার পছন্দের আরও 2 মিনিটস নিতে পারবেন। নাম্বার 3, আপনি চাইলে আজকে আমাদের 3 জাজেসের থেকে এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে ফুল মার্ক পাবেন।
ওয়াও!
ওয়ান টু থ্রি কোনটা? ওকে, সো আমি অপশন 3 চুজ করতে চাই।
অপশন 3 এর মানে আপনি আজকে অল 3 জাজেসের থেকে ফুল মার্কস পাচ্ছেন এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে। আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস এবার তাহলে পরবর্তী 1.5 ঘন্টা শুরু হচ্ছে, অর্থাৎ বাকি রান্না, এবং আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। আপনি প্রথমবার পাফ ডো বানিয়েছেন, তার আগে কি আপনি শিখেছেন কোথাও?
আমাদেরকে মেন্টর ক্লাস করেছিলেন, নাতাশা ম্যাম আমাদেরকে শিখিয়েছিলেন।
আচ্ছা,
ওই ক্লাসে ম্যাম যেভাবে শিখিয়েছেন ওইটাই আমি ফলো করেছি আজকে। আজকে আমি বানিয়েছি চিজ স্ট্র, তারপরে হচ্ছে ক্রিমি চিকেন পাফ, মাশরুম বলবনো, আর হচ্ছে বিফ প্যাটিস।
আজকে আমরা যখন ট্রিট দিলাম আপনাদেরকে, আপনার কেমন লাগলো?
ট্রিট পেতে তো ভালোই লাগে, কিন্তু পরে যেটা হলো ওইটা বেশি সারপ্রাইজিং ছিল।
ট্রিট পেয়ে সারপ্রাইজিং ছিল
না, ট্রিটটা পেতে ভালো লেগেছে, তারপরে যখন এটাই আমাদেরকে আবার বানানোর চ্যালেঞ্জ দেওয়া হলো ওটা বেশি সারপ্রাইজিং ছিল।
আচ্ছা, সো আপনি প্রথমবার পাফ ডো বানিয়েছেন, তার আগে কি আপনি শিখেছেন কোথাও?
আমাদেরকে মেন্টর ক্লাস করেছিলেন, নাতাশা ম্যাম আমাদেরকে শিখিয়েছিলেন।
আচ্ছা,
ওই ক্লাসে ম্যাম যেভাবে শিখিয়েছেন ওইটাই আমি ফলো করেছি আজকে।
ভালো ট্রাই করেছেন, আমার কাছে খেতে খুব ভালো লেগেছে, এক্সেপ্ট দিস ওয়ান। চিজ স্ট্রটা ছাড়া আমার কাছে বিফ প্যাটিস, চিকেন অ্যান্ড মাশরুম এগুলোর খেতে ভালো লেগেছে, ক্রিস্পি ছিল, আর ভিতরের ফিলিংটা আমার কাছে খুব ভালো লেগেছে। থ্যাংক ইউ। অ্যান্ড মেন্টার্স নাদিয়া, নাতাশা, অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ, আপনি শিখিয়েছেন, আপনার স্টুডেন্ট ভালো করেছে।
নসিং, আমি কমপ্লিটলি পূর্ণিমা ম্যামের সাথে এগ্রি করি। আপনার আজকে 4টা ডিশের মধ্যে দ্য চিজ স্ট্র, আই ফেল্ট এটা স্লাইটলি ল্যাকিং ইন ফ্লেভার, এটাতে আপনি আরও অ্যাডিশনাল ফ্লেভার্স দিতে পারতেন। ইটস জাস্ট দ্য পপ ডো অ্যান্ড দ্য চিজ। বাকি 3টা যে করেছেন, বিফ প্যাটিস, দ্য বলিভো অ্যান্ড দ্য চিকেন পফ, এক্সেলেন্ট হয়েছে। ফিলিংগুলো স্পেশালি, ফিলিংগুলো খেতে মজা। অ্যান্ড আমি যদি এই 4টার মধ্যে আমাকে বেস্ট পিক করতে হয়, আজকে আই থিঙ্ক আপনার বিফ প্যাটিসটা সবচেয়ে ভালো ছিল। অল্প সময়ের মধ্যে ফার্স্ট টাইম ট্রাই করেছেন, গুড জব, ভালো ছিল।
আমার বাকি জাজেসটা বলে দিয়েছে, তবে চিজ স্ট্রটা যেটা হয়েছে ফ্লেভার প্লাস এটা একটু ওয়েল কুক হয় নাই, এটা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে এই যে। আর এছাড়া বাকিগুলো ঠিক ছিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
এটা আরেকটু বেক হলে আমার মনে হয় এটা ক্রিস্পিনেস যেটা হয়, চিজ স্ট্র বলি আমরা, ক্রাঞ্চি ওই ভাবটা থাকতে পারে। আর এগুলোর ফিলিং সব কিছু মিলিয়ে ফ্লেভার ভালো ছিল বাকি তিনটা।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিংটা আমরা ইউজুয়ালি কস্টিংয়ের মার্কটাই এন্টারপ্রাইজিং স্কিলসে থাকে। আপনার কস্টিংটা আমি দেখেছি, ইট ইজ পারফেক্ট, বাট আপনি এমনিও 10 মার্কস আজকে পাচ্ছেন আমাদের থেকে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ। Congratulations, Nato. Daoshim.
পূর্ণিমা ম্যাম অনেক অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট করেছে যে আমি যেহেতু আগে বেকিং করিনি কখনো, আজকে আমি ফার্স্ট ট্রাই করেছি অ্যান্ড আমার ফার্স্ট অ্যাটেম্প্ট ভালো ছিল। অ্যান্ড আমার একটা ডিশ চিজ স্ট্র যেটা ছিল ওইটা ছাড়া বাকি যেই 3টা আইটেম ছিল 3টাই তারা ভালো বলেছেন। সো এরপরে একটু মানে বিগ রিলিফ পেলাম আমি, মনে হলো যে না অ্যাটলিস্ট খুব ভালো না হলেও অ্যাভারেজ একটা কমেন্টস তাদের কাছ থেকে পেয়েছি।
যখন আপনি প্লেটিং করছেন হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস পরেননি, অ্যান্ড আপনি 3টা নাচোস একবার ডান হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করছেন আর একটা বাম হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করছেন। সো এটা বারবার আপনাদের সবাইকে মনে করিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, বলে দেওয়া হয়, এবং আপনারা সেরা রাঁধুনি হতে যাচ্ছেন। এখন এই সময় এসে যে প্লেটিংয়ের সময় আপনাদের যেহেতু গ্লাভস দেওয়া আছে প্রত্যেকটা স্টেশনে, কুকিং স্টেশনে, এবং বাকিটা সবাই পড়েছে, আমি আপনাকেই শুধু হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস ছাড়া দেখেছি, এবং আপনি ডান হাত বা হাত দুটোই ইউজ করে ডিপ করে প্লেটিংটা করে দিয়েছি। এম আই রাইট? রাইট।
রোস্টেড ভেজিটেবল সালাদ উইথ চিজ, আর সঙ্গে আমি নাচোস দিয়েছি, আর এখানে একটা আলাদা করে সস করেছি।
আপনি প্রেসার কুকারে আজকে কি করছিলেন?
বিট একটু হালকা সেদ্ধ করে নিয়েছি, কারণ এর আগেরবার বিট নিয়ে আমার খুব খারাপ অভিজ্ঞতা ছিল, মানে বিট সেদ্ধ হচ্ছিল না, বারবার সেদ্ধ করার পরে তারপর আমি রোস্ট করেছি।
আপনি আজকে টোটাল 15টা ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস গেস করেছিলেন, আউট অফ উইচ ইউ গট 10 রাইট, 10টা রাইট হয়েছে। কামিং টু ইয়ার স্যালাড, এখানে ড্রেসিংটা আপনি দেননি, মানে ড্রেসিংটা আপনি কমপ্লিটলি একটা ডিফারেন্ট ভার্জন অফ আ ড্রেসিং দিয়েছেন।
ড্রেসিং আরেকটা দিয়েছি আমি,
রাইট, সল ডিফারেন্ট একটা ড্রেসিং দিয়েছেন। অ্যান্ড বাবা গনুশের পার্টটা টোটালি মিস আউট করেছেন, রাইট? দিস ড্রেসিং ইজ নট গোয়িং উইথ দ্য স্যালাড। স্যালাডের জন্য আমাদের একটা ভিনিগারেট টাইপ ড্রেসিং ছিল। দিস ইজ মোর লাইক আ সস যেটা আপনার চিকেনের সাথে যায়, বাট নট উইথ আ চিকেন স্যালাড। ডু ইউ নো হোয়াট আই মিন? মানে এটার জন্য একটা ভিনিগ্রেট একটু লাইট একটা ড্রেসিং হওয়া উচিত ছিল।
শেফ আমি দিয়েছি ড্রেসিং
এটার ভিতরে
হ্যাঁ অলিভ অয়েল ব্ল্যাক পেপার সল্ট যেহেতু একবারে লিখেছি
অলিভ অয়েল ব্ল্যাক পেপার সল্ট ইজ নট আ ড্রেসিং। অলিভ অয়েলের সাথে আপনি যদি লেবু জুসও দিতেন ইউ ক্যান কল ইট আ ড্রেসিং। ওভারঅল আই ফিল যে স্যালাড যতটুকুই করেছেন ওটাকে আরও অনেক বেটার টেস্ট ওয়াইজ আরও অনেক বেটার করতে পারতেন, আরও অনেক ফ্লেভার্স এনহ্যান্স করতে পারতেন।
আমি দেখছিলাম যখন আপনি প্লেটিং করছেন হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস পরেননি অ্যান্ড আপনি 3টা নাচোস একবার ডান হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করেছেন আর একটা বাম হাত দিয়ে ডিপ করেছেন, এইভাবে ডিপ করে কোনো রকম প্লেটিং করেছেন। সো এটা বারবার আপনাদের সবাইকে মনে করিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, বলে দেওয়া হয় এবং আপনারা সেরা রাঁধুনি হতে যাচ্ছেন। এখন এই সময় এসে যে প্লেটিংয়ের সময় আপনাদের যেহেতু গ্লাভস দেওয়া আছে প্রত্যেকটা স্টেশনে, কুকিং স্টেশনে, এবং বাকিটা সবাই পড়েছে, আমি আপনাকেই শুধু হ্যান্ড গ্লাভস ছাড়া দেখেছি এবং আপনি ডান হাত বা হাত দুটোই ইউজ করে ডিপ করে প্লেটিংটা করে দিয়েছি। এম আই রাইট? রাইট।
মৌসুমী, অ্যাট দিস স্টেজ আপনি যদি এগুলা খেয়াল না করতে পারেন, আপনি দেখেছেন প্রিভিয়াসলি একজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট জাস্ট হাইজিনের জন্য হাফ মার্ক হয়ে গিয়েছে, রাইট? সো অ্যাট দিস স্টেজ এগুলো আমরা এক্সকিউজ করবো না। ইউ হ্যাভ টু মেনটেন প্রপার হাইজিন।
পূর্ণিমা ম্যামের কথাটা ধরেই বলবো, ফুড হাইজিন ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট থিং। আমরা অনেক মানে সবাই খুব অ্যালার্ট এই বিষয়ে। তো এই টপ 7-এ এসে এত বড় ভুল করা একদমই উচিত না। আমরা আবারও বলে দিচ্ছি এই জিনিসটা করা যাবে না, এটাতে কোনো এক্সকিউজও আমরা এটা মানব না, শুনব না। আমি খেয়েছি, ইয়েটা ভালো, মানে তোমার সালাদটা আমি দেখেছি আর সসটা আমার কাছে অনেক ঠিক মনে হয়েছে আর কি। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে,
থ্যাংক ইউ মেহুমি। সবাইকে যখন জিজ্ঞেস করলাম আপনাদের নিজেদের টেস্ট বাডের উপরে কতটুকু আস্থা আছে, কি বলেছিলেন আপনি?
যদি সামনে 10টা এলিমেন্টস রাখা হয় 10টা এলিমেন্টসের বলতে পারবো বলছিলাম।
তারপর হলো কি 26টার মধ্যে মাত্র 12টা আপনি বের করতে পেরেছেন।
সবগুলা টেস্ট করার পরে আমি ডিসাইড করলাম যে এটা সালাদই হবে, আমি সালাদ রেডি করব।
সাফায়াত, চোখ বেঁধে ফুড টেস্ট করতে গিয়ে একটা ইন্দ্রিয় তো বন্ধ ছিল, 4টাও খোলা ছিল, তো সেটা থেকে কি মনে হলো?
প্রথম যখন হাতে নিয়েছি, আমার প্রথমে হাতে হচ্ছে বিটরুটটা উঠছে। আমি আসলে বিটরুটটা অনেকক্ষণ যাবত মানে হাতে নিয়ে দেখতেছিলাম এটা টেক্সচারটা কি, তো একটু শক্ত মনে হইতেছিল। তো পরে যখন মুখে দিলাম যে এটার বিটরুটের যে ফ্লেভারটা ওটা খেয়ে মানে প্রথমেই মাথায় আসছে যে এটা সালাদ। বিটরুট যেহেতু আমরা হটপটের সাথে খুব কম খাই আর এটা র বা এরকম বেকড অবস্থা কম খাই, তার মানে এটা সালাদ। এটা একদম প্রথম বিটরুট বাইটে আমার মাথায় আসছে। পরে হচ্ছে যখন আসলে মানে পিতা ব্রেড আর হচ্ছে বাবা গণেশটা মুখে যায়, এখানে আমি মানে এটা দোষের কিছু না, আমার নাকে একটু সমস্যা, আমার নাক বন্ধ থাকে, একটা নাক এখনো বন্ধ, যার কারণে আমি আসলে মানে রিলেট করতে পারতেছিলাম না আসলে জিনিসটা কি। আমার কাছে একবার মনে হইতেছিল যে এটা একটা সস, একবার মনে হইতেছিল যে মানে এটা হচ্ছে নাচোস দিয়ে হয়তো বা কোনোভাবে কোনো কিছু ফিউশন করা হয়েছে। আমি ওইখানে যে একটু কনফিউজড হয়ে গেছি যে এটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি কি সালাদ না অন্য কিছু।
সবাই আপনি কতগুলো ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস গেস করেছিলেন?
16টা।
16টা আউট অফ 16 আপনার 12টা কারেক্ট হয়েছে। সবাই স্যালাদের ড্রেসিংটা কি?
ড্রেসিংটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি শেফ আমি অলিভ অয়েল আর হচ্ছে মানে আমার রোস্টেড ভেজিটেবলের যে জুটা ছিল ওটার সাথে অলিভ অয়েল আর হচ্ছে একটু বাটার অ্যাড করে ওটা ব্লেন্ড করছি, ব্লেন্ড করে ওটা মিক্স ব্ল্যাক পেপার, সল্ট, সুগার এগুলো দিই।
যা ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস ছিল ওটা দিয়ে আরেকটু টেস্টিয়ার একটা ড্রেসিং বানাতে পারতেন। রাইট, আই ফিল ড্রেসিংটা অনেক সিম্পল হয়ে গেছে, সো ওভারঅল স্যালাদের ফ্লেভার্সটা ওভাবে করে এনহ্যান্সড হচ্ছে না। ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস তো মিসিং আছেই, আই উইশ এটাকে আপনি আরেকটু ফ্লেভারফুল বানাতেন। প্লেটিংটাও ইটস ভেরি মেসি, ইটস নট সাফাইড কাইন্ড অফ প্লেটিং।
আপনাকে যখন জিজ্ঞেস করলাম, আপনাকে না সবাইকে যখন জিজ্ঞেস করলাম আপনাদের নিজেদের টেস্ট বাডের উপরে কতটুকু আস্থা আছে, কি বলেছিলেন আপনি?
যদি সামনে 10টা এলিমেন্টস রাখা হয় 10টা এলিমেন্টসের বলতে পারবো বলছিলাম।
তারপর হলো কি 26টার মধ্যে মাত্র 12টা আপনি বের করতে পেরেছেন।
ম্যাম অ্যাকচুয়ালি 12 হবে না, এখানে আমি চিজ টেক দিয়েছিলাম, চিজটা কেটে দিলাম বিকজ আমাদের ওখানে পেটো চিজ ছিল অ্যান্ড আপনি ইউজ করেছেন
চেডার।
ও চেডার চিজ দিয়েছি। তারপর হচ্ছে 11টা।
শেফ পূর্ণিমা ম্যাম বলে দিয়েছে, আসলে আমাদের টেস্ট করতে যেটা দিয়েছিলাম তার থেকে অনেক দূরে আছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
স্পেশালি এই যে কিউব করে আলুগুলো দিয়েছেন না, ও আমার দিকে তাকিয়ে আছে একদম।
উপরের চিজ, এটা
আলু না
চিজ।
চিজ
চিজ ছিল, এটা চেডার চিজ।
যেন আবার খেলাম। ও আলু আপনি রোস্ট করে দিয়েছেন। সো চিজের ঝামেলা, ফেটা চিজ, চেডার চিজ বোঝেননি, বাবা গানুষটাও বোঝেননি, নাচোসটাও ভালো হয়নি। আজকে আপনার ডে হয়তো বা না, নেক্সট টাইম ভালো করতে হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
আপনার এই ডিশটার কস্টিং যেভাবে করেছেন সেটা ঠিক আছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
থ্যাংক ইউ শাফিন।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Xem một chút đồ đó đấy. Bẹp. Con này nhốt, con này nhốt. Rồi bẹp, ôi mình đuổi. Rồi đây bắn phát chiều nhót hết rồi. Mình chết luôn. Cái gì mà lại thua. Game sắm cứt. Xuống cuối luôn ạ, chấp một lõi vàng luôn. Hay đấy, cái này hay đấy. Thế này đi. 500 triệu, 600 triệu tiền. Ô thua. Hả? Ui dồi ôi, 44 caram, xin người. Khỏe thế. Oh, body so strong. Mày nhót. dưới nhót rồi, dép bên trên rồi. Mở cửa, đi nhót, let's go. Một bán, chết. Đau á, đau á, đau á. Nó đánh đau đấy. $200 triệu máu. Một đường ke nhót. Ôi chết mình luôn đi. Khỏe thế nhở? Thua suốt này. Không biết cần cái gì. Cái này đi. Bém. Đây rồi. Máy. Vẫn còn à? Điều bận lòng hôm nay để nhớ khi cầm tay. Có thể sưởi ấm tim người. Mày nhót. Bom. So tired, so tired. Thủy Trang Frui. Bà đi có bơ không? Nho xanh táo Việt quất roi đỏ xoài tứ quý xoài tứ ký la Lạng Sơn tiểu hồng tươi ổi lê mật táo bưởi da xanh dưa chuột bao tử rau củ hỗn hợp West Burberry. Cái gì vậy? Why do not understand? Không hiểu. Mổ hỏng rồi. Không phải đâu Bri. No, nobody, no. Đoạn vít đó là sao? Đoạn vít đó là sao? Căng thế nhẹ. Căng thế nhẹ. Reverse này. Season này. Ai đây? Ai đây? Rất căng ạ.